Hi guys, thanks for tuning in again. I was just having a t-shirt and sweats kind of day. I've been up here in my bedroom for a good portion of the day after cleaning and stuff, finishing my regular stuff. I came up to start packing and getting ready for a trip to Dallas. I wanted to take a minute to take this opportunity to talk to you about travel. I think for a lot of people the question is to travel or not to travel, and I say definitely travel if you can. It gets you out and about. It's good exercise, walking through the airports and that if you can. If not, they have gate-to-gate service, and you can definitely take advantage of that. It's nice for a change of pace. Do something different, get out of the house, get out of the immediate area that we're always in. So it's like a refresher. And some of our vacations we do a lot of stuff. It's a lot of going. And other ones we take, it's nothing but relaxation. This one's gonna be a business and family visit, so we're probably gonna be running most of the time. Let's see. For vacations, I guess the thing that you should probably do is always, obviously talk to your doctor and see what he thinks of your situation, and air travel if that's the way you want to go. We usually do air travel. We do maybe one road trip a year, and all the rest is air travel. For me, air travel was a lot harder last year than this year. I was surprisingly pleased with it this year with the ease of everything. My pressures have went down quite a bit, and I think that makes a huge difference. Even last year, though, it was definitely doable. I just found that after being on the plane, it kind of wore me out a little bit. And so I would expect to kind of be run down when we got off. In the beginning, you might want to consider taking shorter flights or flights that have layovers. And it doesn't even have to be long, just get you out of the sky for a little while. And this is mainly, like if you have PH, I think it affects people with PH a little bit more than the people with COPD. So for the people with PH, it might help to have a layover, and that gets you down out of the elevations for a little bit, gives you kind of a break. And then you can, go again. It kind of cuts your time in half, so you're not up there the whole time. I try not to walk around on the flights at all. Some people would probably say that that's probably not a good thing, but for me, I definitely get out of breath easier up there, so I prefer to take care of everything I need before I get on, and then I sit the whole entire time. I do try to move around a bit in my seat, keep, switching my leg positions and stuff, just to keep circulation going properly and everything. Let's see, as far as travel has gotten easier this year as well. In 2017, they made a new rule, so we no longer have to have signed doctor's notes to travel with oxygen. So that is nice. That does not mean you don't need to let them know in advance. Every airline is a little bit different. Delta, for example, does require battery approval, and that must be done through their designated people. Southwest doesn't require anything other than having a airline approved concentrator to travel with. It depends on the flights that you're taking. So you want to check ahead of time always, and always let them know in advance. There is kind of an advantage to traveling with oxygen because you get to board first. So it's nice to get on before everybody else starts, getting in there and bumping around and everything. So that's nice. Let's see. As far as preparing to travel, I try to do everything in advance. Like I said before, anything that makes me rush. If I have to hurry, I get out of breath, so I try not to have to hurry. I leave myself plenty of time for packing, for getting to the airport. You know, just even on the return flight, we definitely get there in enough time that I have no need to try to hurry at any of the places, at check-in, at security, none of that. And that way we go with a nice, easy, relaxed attitude, and just sit back and go with the flow. So let's see, is there anything else that I can think of? Definitely anything that you need to survive. Medications, batteries, cords, anything that has to do with your air or your medications, you definitely want to keep that with you at all times. So I pack a roll-on, a little suitcase that we put our in-room concentrator in and all my medications, and then we have a backpack that my husband carries that has our batteries and cords and stuff, everything that goes, hoses, all that kind of stuff, all gets packed in those 2 bags. And that way, even if the luggage gets lost, I even keep my glasses and a spare pair of contacts in there with me, so that even if everything else gets lost in the process, we can still go and just be relaxed about the whole thing. We can always replace a couple outfits and toothbrushes and, you know, deodorant, shampoos and stuff like that. So we never have to worry whether our bags are getting there or not, because we absolutely have everything that we need to survive right there with us. It never leaves our sight. We carry it on the plane, we carry it off, so we always know that we have everything we need. Depending on your routine for medications, you want to think about that in advance, you know, with your flight times and stuff. I try to keep my same routine as much as possible, depending on if it is possible, but I do try to. So, you know, you want to try to do that. And then any planning, I guess, that you do, just keep in mind how you usually wear down through the day, and, you know, if you need to schedule some breaks in between, you know, think about doing that. I know with this flight that we're taking, it leaves so early in the morning that we're going to get there at about 8:30 in the morning, and we're going to go take care of some business first, and then we're going to go check in at the hotel and crash for a couple hours, and then go visit and have dinner and, you know, stuff like that. So just whenever you're planning trips, kind of, you know, plan in advance for everything that you possibly can. I always try to pack comfortable clothes. I don't want to be there and feel constricted or uncomfortable, and if my clothes are constricted, it wears me out fighting them. So, you know, just try to think of everything, that all the stuff that you run into at home is going to be probably ticked up a notch when you're away from home and out of your comfort zone. So just keep that in mind. But definitely, yeah, so the question, to travel or not to travel, I say yes, definitely go for it. As many places as you can, have as much fun as you can, and try to just keep it as stress-free as you can. That's what vacations are supposed to be about. So thanks again for tuning in, and we will see you in Dallas probably, or at the airport. Maybe I will check in with you guys. So if you haven't subscribed already, please do so, and thanks for watching.